It's that time of the week again when Stephanie Dobson joins us. Stephanie is a lawyer, mediator, and online educator with Hankett Divorce Law and Mediation offices in Edmonton and Lloydminster. Time for another episode of Healthy Thriving Family After Divorce. Stephanie, thank you for joining me.
Thanks again, Stacey.
Well, this week we are getting into something called, it's a type of communication, actually. I have to look at my notes for this. Powerful non-defensive communication. So can you tell me what exactly is that?
So powerful non-defensive communication is a communication style that focuses on expressing oneself assertively and honestly without becoming defensive or aggressive. So it involves active listening, validating others' perspectives, responding calmly, and responding non-reactively. So it aims to foster understanding, empathy, and constructive dialogue by avoiding blame, judgment, and defensive. It all sounds good, right?
It sounds kind of complicated, but I'm glad you can break it down.
Yeah. So this is a concept that I learned about through a great book by Sharon Strand Ellison, who has brought this style of communication, again, not powerful, non-defensive communication, to the forefront for separated and divorced parents.
Okay, and how does this actually help parents when they are divorced parents, when they're going through communication and they need to talk to each other?
Well, communication is everything, right? The more skills that we have in how we communicate, the better. It's particularly beneficial for divorced parents because it can help them to navigate the complexities of co-parenting and to maintain a healthy relationship for the well-being of their children. So here's some of the benefits in the context of divorced parents, separated or divorced parents, I suppose. Reducing conflict, improving cooperation, modeling healthy communication, of course, to your children and within the family. It focuses on the children by being a child-centered approach to communication. It manages the emotions. It resolves differences by helping you to find compromises within your conversations. It builds trust by giving a sense of mutual respect, reliability, and cooperation. It sets boundaries. Of course, boundaries are important when you're separated or divorced. It enhances flexibility in co-parenting arrangements, which allows parents to be willing to be more flexible with one another as their children's circumstances evolve, and it promotes emotional well-being.
Okay, can you provide some examples, Stephanie, of the powerful non-defensive communication techniques?
Yeah, certainly. There's quite a few examples that I can provide of what this might mean. So some people have heard of active listening. So that's where we're paying full attention, acknowledging the speaker's words, and responding with empathy to demonstrate understanding. So that's active listening. I statements we've all heard about. I feel, I think, I believe. That's opposed to you, you such and such. Empathy, assertiveness, clearly and confidently expressing your thoughts and feelings, of course, while assertiveness also respects the boundaries and perspectives of others. Open-ended questions, so questions that don't result in a yes or no answer. Nonverbal cues. So we know that 90 or 95% of our communication is nonverbal. So using body language, tone of voice, facial expressions to convey that openness, attentiveness, receptiveness of that active listening. Seeking clarification. So where you don't understand something, asking for clarification. Reflective listening, avoiding blame, always an important one. So we're focusing on facts, feelings, and solutions, and instead of assigning blame. And the last one is taking ownership. So acknowledging your mistakes or apologizing when necessary. And of course, that's a really difficult one.
It's difficult in a number of ways, Stephanie, but
Yeah.
thank you so much again for joining us, and we will be back to chat with you next week.
Thanks, Stacey.